Hello, beloved. So let's talk about biblical integrity, respect, and a burden of proof. Um, all three of them are deeply interconnected, emphasizing honesty, trustworthiness, and the importance of acting with a clear conscience, aligning with God's truth and righteousness. All three of them play crucial roles in fostering a just and ethical community. Integrity in the Bible refers to honesty, moral uprightness, and consistency in adhering to God's standards. And Proverbs 3:11 states, "The integrity of the upright guides them, but the perversity of the faithless destroy them." Job is often highlighted as a paragon of integrity, maintaining his righteousness despite his severe trials. And Job 2 3, it says, "Then the Lord said to Satan, Have you considered my servant Job? There is no one on earth like him. He is blameless and upright, a man who fears God and shuns evil. And he still maintained his integrity, though you incited me against him to ruin him without any reason." Integrity is essential for leaders. Like I've stated before, the Bible emphasized the importance of integrity both in action and intention as a reflection of God's character and a path to a secure life. In Titus 2 7a, where Paul advises, "In everything, show yourself to be an example by doing good work. In your teaching, show integrity in your speech and actions, aligning your words with your deeds." Proverbs 10 and 9 says, "Whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but he who makes his way crooked will be found out." Respect as a cornerstone. Respect for others, including those who may disagree with you, is a key component of integrity as it reflects a commitment to fairness and truth. Respect involves recognizing the inherent worth and dignity of every individual as created in the image of God. In Genesis 1 2 and 127 says, "So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them, male and female, he created them." The Bible calls for respect in various relationships, including families and toward authorities. Respect is also fundamental in Christian community life, as 1 Peter 2:17 says, "Treat everyone with high regard, love the brotherhood of believers, fear God, honor the king." Let's talk about the burden of proof. The concept of the burden of proof in Christianity signifies, I'm going to say in Christ Jesus, okay, signifies the responsibility to substantiate one's claim with credible evidence. This principle ensures fairness and justice, protecting individuals from unfounded accusations. For example, I'm talking about legal disputes. In legal disputes, the burden of proof lies with the party making the claim, ensuring that accusations are supported by evidence. So, I would talk about like grounds for divorce, right? And I'm talking about that because that's a lot of what comes in the office that I'm currently in right now. Divorce cases. So, um, a person may come in, a woman or a man might come in, a grounds for divorce, they want to say adultery. Or grounds for divorce is cruelty, physical cruelty. Well, you have to present the burden of proof. If you say the husband or wife cheated, or committed adultery. There has to be substantial evidence, sure evidence that happened. Physical cruelty. How did the husband or the wife administer physical cruelty? You have to have like true evidence that's not questionable. And so, and I talk about divorce too because a lot of people just want out of a situation, out of a thing. And in South Carolina, you will have to wait a year. You'll have to be separated a year to file for a divorce. So to get out it quicker, some people may say that my husband or wife committed adultery, or that was habitual drunkenness or physical cruelty, to try to get out of it quicker, to try to because it's like it's waived. The 1 year separation is waived, and I think it's so so biblically, this aligns with the call for truthfulness and transparency in all interactions as seen in Leviticus 19:11. You must not steal, you must not lie or deceive one another. Integrity and respect builds trust and credibility, which are essential for meeting the burden of proof. A person of integrity is more likely to be trusted, and their claim are more likely to be believed. Respect for others ensures that the burden of proof is applied fairly, protecting individuals from unjust accusations. Integrity supports this by ensuring that evidence is presented honestly and ethically. Integrity guides ethical decision making, crucial for determining the burden of proof. Respect for the legal process and the rights of all parties involved ensure that evidence is handled appropriately. Integrity, respect, and the burden of proof are foundational principles in biblical teachings, promoting trust, fairness, and ethical conduct with the community. Um, one story that's in the biblical text that goes with the burden of proof is when Solomon was able to judge between who baby died and who baby lived between the two women. And that always come up into my uh memory for some reason when I'm talking about certain things, because he judged righteously based on the two women's answers or responses, and so and then um King Solomon had um a righteous discernment, in that moment. And so, yeah, but that is all for integrity, respect, and a burden of proof. Until next time.